Hi, this is Mike Regan with Transact's 2-minute warning for the week of December 9th. And if you're an LTL shipper, here are 3 very important reasons why you need to join us for an extremely important LTL webcast that we'll be hosting on January 9th with our friends from the Knit League and CSCMP. Folks, there's a lot of things going on in the transportation industry. For example, for the past 3 or 4 weeks, we've had more and more conversations with parcel shippers. What are they calling and talking to us about? The fact that their parcel costs have gone up on a year-over-year basis. What's going on? What's happening? We highlighted the fact that we have addressed the changes that the parcel carriers like FedEx and UPS have been making in previous 2-minute warnings, but you have to plan ahead. You actually have to do some things differently. And that brings us to the webcast that we'll be hosting on January 9th with our friends from the Knit League and CSCMP. It's all about the changes that are occurring in the LTL sector. We've talked about this in some 2-minute warnings, and some of you said, what do we do? Join us on the 9th of January because you'll learn that there are 3 really important things that shippers must pay attention to, because as the carriers move to density-based pricing, these things will impact your LTL freight cost. First, you need to take a look at your pallet configuration. Some of you are saying, what are you kidding me? It's class 70 products, 77.5, 85. Why is pallet configuration important? Because the weight of your pallet will have an impact on the pounds per cubic foot. And in a density-based price world, pounds per cubic foot is extremely important. Now, when you couple that with the fact that a lot of shippers have no idea about the size and dimensions of the pallet that they're putting on the trailer, the carriers want to maximize the revenue with each and every pallet, as we covered in last week's 2-minute warning. The second thing you need to take a look at is the accuracy and quality of your bills of lading. We talk with a lot of carriers, and the most frequent common complaint we hear from them is that shippers are giving us bills of lading that are not accurate. And in essence, they're basically saying it's garbage. That will result in misclassifications, a lot of extra effort and time on the part of the carriers and shippers. It's not good. Make sure your bills of lading don't just say we're shipping stuff. More accurate description, more accurate dimensions, more accurate pricing. Brings us to the third thing. How are you going to be dealing with the variability that's associated with these changes in the market? People say, variability, what are you talking about? Well, here's what's likely to happen. You think you're going to pay X amount to ship something. You're going to get the freight bill in, and it's Y amount, and that Y amount is more than the X amount, which is why you're going to have to explain to C-level executives why the freight costs are going up and you haven't been able to bill the customers for the freight actually incurred. Folks, we're going to be addressing all these things on the webcast, which is why you need to join us. We've got some great resources. Our friends from Knit League and CSCMP, we're all on board. So sign up, click on the link, and because we do all these things, because here at Transact, we want to remind you with each and every 2-minute warning, we're on your team, we're here to help, and we're passionate about seeing you be successful. So join us on January 9th for our LTL webcast. Thanks for your time.